So welcome back, guys, to a video. So we're just playing, okay, I think you'll be able to see possibly. I don't know who made this, to be completely honest. So we're going to be playing some Pillars of Fortune. And Gumball and Darwin can see it in this episode, but when there's only a few seconds left and it seems like all Gumball accidentally runs into now please give me like a bucket. Oh, mushroom. Flint and steel. Throw shell. Ooh. Damn it. Oh, yeah, CubeCraft.net. Please give me a water bucket. Or what do I want? Trust me, that's a copper block, not just a stair. Person in my water stream. I didn't mean done. Even though like half my nostrils are underwater. God, are you serious? What the hell? What the hell? What the actual hell though? Help me. Help. Thank you. So, how does this work? He knows he's fictional, and he knows he's the main character, and that's what makes him so deadly. But what could possibly be more powerful than that, you may ask? Well, now we have to look at Gumball's final form, 100% power, and this is his anime transformation. We find this in the episode The Past, where Gumball turns into Goku and goes Super Saiyan, which is already crazy. In Dragon Ball, going Super Saiyan makes you 50 times stronger than normal, but Gumball doesn't just stop there. He goes even further. He hits Super Saiyan 2. Super Saiyan 2 is like normal Super Saiyan, but way more intense. The hair is spikier, there's lightning all around you, and you're basically either super mad or super hyped. It's not a person I see. 100 times stronger than normal strength, which is already insane.
Alright, I really hope this is like the slime map thing.
If Gumball actually had sand powers, then every time he got beat up or hurt, he'd get a Zen boost. That's something Saiyans get in Dragon Ball. When they survive a big fight, they come back even stronger than before. So if Gumball kept fighting and getting back up, he would keep getting stronger and stronger forever.
Oh, hi, bro.
He would probably break the whole power scale. Now, everyone knows that Gumball tends to steal the spotlight, but Darwin's the one you really
Box of salmon.
on surface level, he might seem harmless, but beneath that smile is a fish with serious power. From destroying multiple homes by just sneezing, to literally being able to erase the entire world with just a scream, today we're gonna go over his 7 different levels of strength and find out how strong Darwin truly is.
Oh, I know. What's this?
And even then, his strength is anything but normal. In the episode of
TNT.
the internet, Gumball decides to confront the internet, who actually turns out to be a real person.
I'm gonna blow something up. I go here. Oh god, I missed. Alright, please be a slime map.
Waiting for the light. Meanwhile, cars keep swerving around it, including a huge semi-truck. Yet, Darwin stands like nothing around him can touch him. Not only can Darwin have multiple cars at once without breaking a sweat, but he also has super speed and can slow constantly up his strength up to 5% power. In the car, Gumball and Darwin breathe for a moment surroundings and burst their way. They clean the garden leaves in no time, even sorting them by color. They cut the entire lawn with nail clippers in seconds. And teacher bent multiple times in different colors, without even breaking a sweat.
That could work.
Inside, they're so fast that when
This
Mr.
works.
Robinson tries to spill juice into the mess, Gumball swallows it midair before it even hits the carpet. No matter what task comes their way, they handle it like it's nothing.
Okay.
If that's not having super speed mixed with pure skill, I don't know what is. And that's just 5% of his power. Imagine what Darwin's gonna be like at 25% power, 50% power, and even 100% power. But for now, he's like at 10% power.
Oh god, one of my least favorite ones. Always confuse me for slime.
Sometimes you just need something to be angry at to unlock his true strength. And in the episode The Bros, Darwin gets super jealous over all the attention that Gumball is giving to Penny, basically abandoning their friendship in the process. So Darwin does some passive-aggressive things to say the least to get his revenge. In basketball, Darwin targets Penny, blocking the ball and flexing all that fish strength on her. LeBron who? And if you think this was just a one-time show of strength, think again. Because in the remote, when the whole family goes to war over the remote, Darwin holds his own with Nicholas
That might be
and
useful.
Richard, who we've already shown have incredible strength. But that's not even it.
Dynamite.
Gumball and Darwin wish to become men and accidentally get their wish.
Nah.
When Richard mixes up their cereal with Mega Power 2000 supplements. And as any growing boys, they start to get pimples, grow facial
Anything else?
and gain huge muscles. But their new strength isn't just for show. It's
oh.
powerful and
Alright.
Future-proof your business with the new Prince 2.
Oh no. You stupid little Andromite. The hell happened to my text? Yo, I actually shut down.
Marcus Smith will do anything to keep the ultimate advantage. Optimum nutrition.
Get it up here. I was trying to get one of those really cool things. I survived on this. All you really need to do in this game is build up. life works.
Powerful enough that Gumball hurls a dodgeball with such force that he blasts Tina straight through a solid wall. That's not normal kid strength. That's superhuman, cartoon level power, capable of slamming anyone in their path. And well, it wasn't just Darwin by himself. It shows just how strong Gumball and Darwin can get, even if it was all just from a breakfast mix-up. And as we go from 10% power to 25% power, Darwin gets even stronger and gains even more abilities. In the episode The Word, Darwin goes from the sweet, innocent fish we all love to a total loose cannon, not holding back and insulting everyone around him. At first, he just wants to stand up for himself, especially with annoying people like Sussy. But after Gumball helps him be more direct,
Are you serious?
Darwin goes all out on everybody, even characters like Tina, who Gumball gets beaten up by. Darwin shows no mercy, and we go into a song with Darwin looking downright evil as he stands on a pile of skulls, like he's a king surveying his kingdom, while the rest of us are nothing but ants beneath his feet. But after that, Gumball can't let it slide anymore, so he calls Darwin outside to settle things Street Fighter style. At first, it seems like it's all just in their imagination, as others around them just looked at them like they were crazy, until Gumball actually sends Darwin flying and crashing into a wall, which means all the stuff we see, like their powers and fights, isn't just in their imagination, but it's actually their first form towards something way more dangerous. So if it wasn't for Gumball, there is a chance that Darwin could have actually destroyed the city of Elmore.
Alright, so I'm gonna go to this guy.
Dodged speeding cars, had super speed, and even defied logic of time itself.
Come on, load in.
The beginning of how powerful he can really be. And in the countdown, we start to see some of this.
So since I'm not sure I can type in anything longer, I'm putting the amazing world of Gumball.
But then, literally from out of nowhere, a countdown appears on screen. And when it gets down to just a few seconds, Gumball crashes into the camera, once again quite literally breaking the fourth wall, but this time it freezes time.
I'm gonna go try and actually find something else.
Everything is paused.
I'm almost thinking that's look pretty cool.
Playground, messing with people as their base.
Name someone you want to see it rolling out.
Right, we need 6ix9ine. Chocolate, bro. I'm going so crazy.
They try to restart the clock by spinning the time bar, but all that does is send them to different times in history. From a messed up future where Earth looks like a disaster,
Go.
to the Big Bang, to even what seems like prophets about to be sacrificed. So yeah, that's already 3 times now where Darwin
I don't want that little tech talk.
changing existence as we know it. But now we finally hit 69% power. Nice. Where we see one of Darwin's most
Come on.
abilities. No, I'm not joking. In the episode The Allergy, Darwin starts sneezing like crazy at school. His sneezes get stronger and more disruptive, causing chaos everywhere, even leading to his
So that's really fat guy.
Anais figures
Also
out
bought himself a Gumball
Darwin's
machine.
caused by stupidity, since he's been hanging out with Gumball all day. And
Like an
Gumball
extremely
always
small
these
one, though.
times, so that wouldn't exactly be a surprise. However, as they try to deal with the situation, Darwin's sneezes just get even worse, destroying multiple homes at once, sending objects and Banana Joe's family flying, with them landing all the way in what seems like China.
And then,
Darwin tries to exile himself to protect everybody, but when all hope seems lost, it turns out that the whole time he just had a feather in his gills, and he was allergic to feathers, not stupidity. But just when you think it's all over, and he chases out one last time, breaking the fourth wall and even the camera. However, this wouldn't be the only time this happens. In the episode The Compilation, we go through a bunch of characters who I don't really know what they're doing. I guess it's a bunch of anything. Wilson in particular, we see Gumball and Darwin have a high-pitched voice challenge, and Darwin comes on top, but in the process, he cracks the camera. But it's not really the camera, because right afterwards, Gumball says, "I don't think it was the camera." Then the screen completely shatters, and the void behind it, which means Darwin is so strong that he can single-handedly
And then there's also this little cutie on his table.
This could mean that Darwin has the power to delete and restore the world at will, showing that he's not just Gumball's sidekick. It can be more powerful than we thought. But even after destroying houses, killing characters and objects flying, and erasing the world as we know it in just one sweep, Darwin's chaos is far from over. In the Inquisition, we get introduced to Superintendent Evil, who doesn't like anything about the cartoon world. And one by one, he turns every character into animated humans, and then eventually actual humans. So Gumball and Darwin try to escape, and in the only way they know how, by using cartoon logic. When Darwin specifically clones himself, as he goes out of one to another, as well as squish and stretch his body thin enough to squeeze right through a bed, Gumball which shows that over time, Darwin has slowly learned how powerful he really is.
So yeah, what's gonna happen is that this guy decided, you know, he's gonna eat a watermelon.
But now, let's turn it up a notch and try to see what Darwin's true strength is like at 100% power. And supposed thinking that we've already seen Darwin the strongest, going from a kind of gentle fish to almost destroying the entire world with just his voice. So, what could possibly top that? Well, it turns out it's actually far simpler than you think. Love. Now, you might think I'm crazy, but honestly, something as simple as Gumball and Darwin's connection is what actually makes them so unstoppable. And that kind of love is the strongest power there is. In both the Origin Part 1 and 2, we see how Gumball and Darwin started out as kids. Darwin begins as just a regular goldfish, but his love for Gumball is so strong that despite the odds, he literally evolves, growing legs and lungs to become a true part of the Watterson family, all just to stick by Gumball's side. Gumball and Darwin just click. When they team up, nothing can stand in their way. And we've seen in my video about how strong is Gumball, that Gumball is powered up beyond Super Saiyan to Super Saiyan 2. Faster speed, stronger attacks,
So he tries to eat a watermelon.
lightning crackling all around him. This is Darwin as Vegeta, making them the most powerful duo. They show
And then he starts choking.
We're just lucky they haven't used yet and used it for bad. But now let's go and see how powerful.
Now, it's stuck in his stomach. He somehow managed to get out of his throat.
Her strength is anything but normal, because at just 1% power, she can lift people 10 times her size. And we see this in the episode The Castle. And in this episode, we see her do this in the middle of a disaster where Richard actually let the whole neighborhood party in his house. But
The craziest thing is, he can't even get this thing out. There. And then,
But this is only the beginning of Anais' strength, because we're only at 1% power. In this video, we're going to look at what Anais is like at 25% power, 69% power, and even 100% power. But things are already ramping up at just 5% power, at which point she unlocks multiple new abilities. And she uses that big brain of hers to do some absolutely insane things. One of which being in the episode The Safety, where Anais does some extremely complicated hacking, which is super impressive for a 4-year-old.
and it turns out he also has a drink topper. But we'll see if he can eat this. Where is it? Where is it?
And here she unlocks a bunch of more unique powers, starting with when we see her in.
We'll even eat James Dragonfruit himself. Wait, Aunt. This makes it even harder for James Dragonfruit, because I already know he's gonna die. I'm gonna pause this. I'm gonna get a spike pet.
Well, you could argue that anyone could have karate skills like this with enough practice. What I really think is insane is the weird thing that she ends up doing to Gumball's face. Anaise's pure aura is enough to make her enemies literally quiver in fear. You do not want to mess with my girl Anais. But let's take a step back from her pure strength in terms of fighting and look at a woman that shows how smart and analytical what she really is. And you see that she is
Alright, right now we're going for the intestines. I'm going down here.
This demented creature, and as we see throughout later episodes in the show, they actually keep it in a glass jar, and I would assume Anais would have to be feeding it, because you would assume this thing would die without food, but at the same time, maybe they wouldn't want to feed it so it dies faster, and it can actually just survive without food. But either way, Anais is taking care of the most deadly pet in Elmore, and that's a fact, but we see the
She's just here. Alright guys, that's where I end it. So yeah.
Search Sage NTD.